Okay, hi guys. How are you doing? I hope everything okay. I just finished to say to my mom that here near to our house now there are five men from Switzerland with their motorcycle. Just riding here in Sardinia and do whatever the fuck they want in a nice villa. He in a nice house, not villa, but in a nice house, big garden, beautiful swimming pool, and they are all men, five friends, it's May, they are in vacation, they are not here to work. That's what it seems. They are from Switzerland. I saw that from the target in their motorcycle, and that's inspirational. And they are near to my house. Now I have the opportunity to go there and talk. To discover, maybe it happened something. You know, to, to live. To try. I know that, but I'm afraid. I'm fucking afraid. I'm fucking afraid to go and try to speak with them. To go and try to speak to a girl. I'm afraid, my friend. I'm fucking afraid, and it's fucking normal. Everyone is afraid. For everyone, it's fucking painful to work out. For everyone, study. It's painful. For everyone, 5 hours of sleep. It's not the best, but for everyone, guess who's gonna win? Who do that? Regardless. And my men, those men are not millionaires. I mean, they have a lot of money, beautiful motor here in Sardinia, beautiful house. I don't know. I think that they are not millionaires, but they have a lot of money. Surely most of the normal people here in Sardinia, they are from Switzerland, my friend. I went to Switzerland with my school last year, was incredible, to Milan. I saw all these beautiful cars, all these fucking shops, and you know, and it was really humbled me. It really humbles me because it made me think that, all right, I can have muscles. I can be half Argentinian. I can be good at school. Let's say I can be a good boy, but the world doesn't give a fuck if I don't have money. Girl, don't look at me. I can't. I enter in Milan stores and they push me away. That's the level. That's the level of the world. If you don't have money, they don't give a fuck. I want money to live my life at the best. I want money to live like a king. Obviously, I want it like everyone, like everyone, like everyone. Because you have to understand me that before I didn't want money, and I was one of these guys that money is not important. And now I want money. I see that nobody respect me now. No girls watch me now. Nobody wants me. Money is the most real thing, and money is what commands. And I want money. First be a man that stays true to God and stay with God. And second one, yes, have money, absolutely, bro. You know, as Andrew Tate says, we have just to accept that there are men better of us. Accept the idea, that there are men who have money and they are enjoying their life and doing these experiences that you can't even imagine because they have money. And to really experience the best life, have you need to be at least a millionaire, at least 1 million in the bank. That's what I thought. I have objectives, absolutely, yes. Now I'm studying medicine, and no, sorry. I'm not studying medicine. I'm not a medical student. I'm in biology now. I'm studying biology, and it's hard. But I don't want to be a biologist. I want to be a doctor, and I'm always saying this because I really want it. I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna be an andrologist. I'm gonna be the best andrologist to the world. I'm gonna have a business. I'm gonna have my business. Where people, where I'm gonna help people to men, women to absolutely develop their hormones levels and have the best physical health, the best mental health, the best confidence, the best sleep, the best diet, the best physique, and just, track them, giving them the best biological life possible. I'm gonna be that guy. And I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be the best because I represent that. As you can see, I represent that. I represent high energy. I represent health, and I want that. I want a business that I get paid because I completely transform people and I make them think about how the testosterone is important and how it can change my life. You know, and I really want that. It's not. I know to make money you need to be an entrepreneur. Or you can, as Andrew Tate says, you can try to make it TikTok, YouTube on videos, YouTube of other people, but that's another thing. I think that it's not a thing that it's going to be a skill that you can do when imagine doing TikTok when you are 60 years old. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, while if you are a doctor and you have the skill to be a doctor and you have the knowledge, it's super different. You're not like everyone else. And also, I want to be different. I'm different. That's it, guys. That's really it. I'm alone in this world completely. I'm alone all the day. Nobody's going to save me. Nobody gives a fuck if I don't go to this Switzerland, man, and I lost an opportunity. I lost the opportunity to talk with a girl. Nobody give a fuck. I need to be a savage because this world is fucking hard. It's cold. They don't give a fuck. They don't look at me. They don't gonna pay me. I have to go there and fucking go with violence, with strength. I have a few years to do that. Now that I'm young, now that I have the economical support of my family, of my mom, like I stay here in the house of my mom. I don't have to pay for nothing. I have a few years, to really study, to really plan the business plan, and really to really go and live the life I want. I want to be respected. I want to have money. I wanted to live a fulfillment life where every day I get up and I fucking kill it because that's what I want to do. I really want to change people physique, people mind. I know that it's a nowadays it's a really cliche theme. It's a really famous theme where everyone talks about it, but that's what I always did with myself. I always that's what I always did with my friends, talked about. It's what I do now. It's what I love. So and this is a real my passion. While I see a lot, it's me. It's just me. It's just who I am. And maybe I think that it's a really common area, but it's not, because when I go around in my university with young people, I don't see young people that eat good. I don't see even old people that they have in good shape. I see them drinking Coca-Cola, drinking beer, all these fucking things, drinking, bread all the time, sugar, and they are not fucking good. And I'm better in a physique way, absolutely. That's an objective fact. So, you know, it's my characteristic, and I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I have that skill that it's rare here. That skill, to and to change my physique and wanting to stay good and liking the idea to stay good, that maybe it's why God put me here, to really help guys and we and men, boys, to stay better, in better health, to have more testosterone, more energy, vital energy to do really what you want. I have to overcome my fears. I have a lot of fears. I just want to go there and talk. And if they if and if they say go fuck yourself, little poor boy. All right, I'm gonna take it to the chest and I'm gonna use it as fire. As fire. Because a lot of times I sleep myself. I'm asleep in this world because I don't talk with anyone. I'm in silence. I don't expose myself, so I think that everything is good. But it's not fucking good. It's a fucking war, and there is a lot of violence in this war. And if I would be in this violence war, I would understand that I need to be violent, yeah, aggressive. I have to have aggression goals, an aggression way to work towards my goals. You know what I'm saying, no? So that's it, because with aggression, with violence, with understanding the position you are, and understanding how nobody gives a fuck about you, and how you are disrespected, that fire gives you the fire to to study 100 pages in 30 minutes, in 60 minutes. I think that before took you, I don't know, all day, and now you study in 60 minutes. you know that's what I mean. But I say, because it's really simple to say. Now I can say, go train, go and talk with girls and blah blah blah. But it's just about doing and work. And I know that I'm not doing my maximum. I know I'm not doing the maximum. My best self will be there now, trying to talk with them, but I'm afraid. And now I see confident, but I'm not that confident when I'm with other people, because I feel charged, I feel fear, all those types of things. Now it's easy because nobody's watching me and I'm alone, and nobody's going to see this video, you know and nobody's going to save me. But I really want one day to be able to go in the fucking streets on, I don't know, Switzerland, on Kyrgyzstan, or Argentina, and go there with my fucking good car, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche, with my fucking team workers, with my fucking men, and with fucking, good, beautiful looking women near to me, and, doing beautiful experiences. That would be nuts. Nuts. I'm not going to stop. As Andrew Tate says, the most important skills, the number one skill is persistence. Persistence. That's it. Guys, if you want a chat with me, if you want to ask me some questions, please do so. I'm gonna answer them. We can even chat ourselves in a private way for more detailed suggestions, for a more detailed, talk with each other. I really want to do that, and because, as I said earlier, I like the idea of having, of transforming other people, in a biological way. I truly like it. I want that people says to me, wow, you changed me. I feel so good now. I know what you're talking about the testosterone. I thought that you were crazy, but now I'm feeling in the same way. And now other people say to me the same thing that I used to say about you, Vinicius Ibanez. I want that. Bye, guys.